I'll manually start my stream instead of the easy way.
With Ames to struggle, you know, especially when she was having rough times. Literally Zara to the whole pent up everything. Yeah. Everything except
To be fair, soda can be a poison for your body.
That is true.
Yeah, caffeine addiction.
Like, you know what this is? You know what?
Yeah, but is there much point to it? Like, will I gain anything from going through that bullshit?
Every 5 fucking microseconds, because I'm so fucking good with my environment, man.
What, send a message to the prick that's been doing all this? I don't know if I want to send a message to him.
Maybe exchange phone numbers.
Hi, Jimmy.
I'm just tired. I'm just extremely tired. Yeah.
As always, call me if you need something. Like I said before, I'm gonna keep saying it.
White woman jump scare. Hi.
White jump scare.
Long, not white.
Fucking proper excitement. I
Oh,
don't know
Furry's
if
within
fucking
hugging
old
range.
North
Hold
life's
on.
calling back to me or what, but like, I don't know, I need fucking some one of these days. So goddamn mind-numbing. Bounty hunting is...
I went to get them a whack and they closed.
I can't get my fucking license.
Koala. Do the koala first. Yeah. Sorry, I get excited every time.
You're weird.
Is that the excitement you're looking for?
I like the noise.
At this point, I'll fucking take
I got
anything.
plenty. Except there's a high chance you could possibly die.
Marg.
I don't have something funny to call you.
Probably
Marg.
in the armory to give me a little advantage.
You're so
Bird.
beautiful. For me.
Puppy dog eyes from over there. I saw that.
Oh.
He's a goober.
True.
You got some opportunities.
Can confirm he's a goober.
Unfortunately, I don't know.
I'm letting them do it.
Beware, alien.
Are you guys
Give me a scoop so you can sit down.
friendly with them?
Huh?
Or
If I wanted to, I could just walk around the table.
We could always use
Okay.
stuff.
From recent
Yeah, it's like it used to be.
What's going on today?
Nothing
I'm
really.
not saying in any official
Stinky.
capacity.
Hey, ass.
Hey, how you doing?
Ash.
I know.
No, that's what he said. Totally.
Yeah, hey, ass.
I've made that woman.
I'll have to take a look. You don't do net
We
running
haven't
stuff.
talked in a while.
You don't have any cyber
Yeah.
I'm
so I don't
I'm
think you net run.
100% organic.
You'd be on the ground, boots on the ground kind of person.
When should we go
My
train?
expertise is shooting good and staying on.
You wanna go train?
No, when should we?
That might come in
No,
handy.
when.
Go choo-choo
Tomorrow?
train.
I'll have to give you some
When-
No, that's.
at some point when
I don't
something
use
pops
my
up because
thingy
I
in a
know
while, and then.
Something that everyone says is healthy for me.
I don't know how it's a
Getting out and about is indeed healthy.
good way to train. I mean, I have many people to ask, but I'm just like, ugh.
We'll figure it out tomorrow. I try and like. Oh, can we need to talk to your the red guy, the G-man.
Vetting phone call.
Oh, Grail?
I'm 29.
Oh, I don't know if you wanted to like say it in public or half is like that.
Oh, true. I don't think they're paying
G-man.
attention. The G-man.
The G.
Mr. Cup.
Yeah. The guy that I would rip in half if I could, bite his fingers.
Are normally paralyzed.
Why?
I don't know.
People are shit.
I could all.
So true.
Yeah, we need to ask if we can like
The people infected
change it
Jojo, and then you have to
instead of
say goodbye.
Herdy. It's healthy.
That happened.
Huh?
I don't know if there's a certain way I should train with it. to make it
Do you want me to
work
try and
out.
contact him, or
Could you try
That's something we
tomorrow?
have to do to like.
I can
today.
try tomorrow? Yeah, I have multiple people who want to talk to him, so it's whatever works for you. Yeah.
Hello, lovely
You're not my
individuals.
friends.
Greetings.
Hi.
Hi.
How cool person I haven't seen in 2 weeks.
I've been really tired.
I kind of figured you've been working
I tried waking him up,
non-stop.
but they wouldn't wake up.
No.
I'm
Once that energy goes,
sorry.
it goes. It's okay. I wanted to check in with you. Do you guys know anybody who'd be interested in joining a fighting tournament for an international championship?
I know, I'm joking, you wouldn't.
There's a couple of Valentes who made. How heavyweight we talking?
Wait, you listening?
They're the mega lightweight champion, mostly because I don't know how many other fighters are in their weight class.
Aurora, you can't sign them up. It's an unfair advantage. They win immediately.
I know the cuteness actor is overload. Honestly, I'm sorry. I'm just gonna have to disqualify you from the break. I apologize.
Oh man.
That's okay. I understand.
Nathiel, why don't you sign up?
You said that so
I don't like
sadly,
fighting
though.
like in the gym because
You don't. Fair enough. You just want to fight. You don't want it to be for an audience.
yeah.
You just want
I
to
mean, I
fight.
wouldn't mind it for an
Have a
audience
make
if it wasn't like if it was more spacious.
We should get you another one.
It's just
We're getting free, Meg.
Yeah, that's fair.
No, I never used it. I never used it. It's no point in me
I
having
think the
a.
mech could blow up.
Because like if someone explodes
You
something.
know
What
what?
about your
We're
old
getting
one?
very
Looks
cute little
like-
gauntlets.
I think the most like mech me I would ever think of is like
That would be
whenever I
so
like.
funny. She would just do this and
I'll
these
just get a chef
I just
hat and you
like
can
it.
hide
Way too
underneath
big
it
for
and then
this
I'll
to
fight
appear.
for you.
Yeah, but okay. The question is, would the tail be in the chef hat? Or would the tail be sticking out of the chef hat? Because either the chef hat is just really oblong on one side, or there's a giant flurry tail sticking out from under the chef hat. And either way, it's beautiful.
Oh my god.
I used to just like back when Orion had his big like fluffy cape thing. I used to just like hide in there.
Fair enough.
I would sign up, but I prefer my arenas to be more spacious.
There's a bunch of fucking cars.
Definitely
on this
understandable.
motherfucking train.
Collateral damage too likely.
Cars on the train.
Don't worry, I'll get yelled at if I punch the audience. Fire yell at me.
Punch the audience. How far does your punch range?
Says you.
As far as, not that far, but you know.
It removes the concern from your mind. I think that's more the issue.
Okay, alright. If your punch isn't more than 20 feet, I think we're okay.
I don't know. I mean, he is a shapeshifter. He could make it more than 20 feet if he really wanted to.
I'd be like
I
that
was gonna say,
Luffy
if you
guy.
really wanted to, 120 feet.
Luffy, it's Luffy.
Luffy.
No,
Recently, I was
he does this on purpose. I swear.
He does.
Luffy.
That's why you just let him make a fool of himself and don't correct him.
Yeah, I'm doing it on purpose.
Yeah, I'm working with these high
Yeah, Luffy.
professionals and everything like
No,
that.
Luffy. Luffy.
Dancing
Yes.
in front of the sniper.
That's his name.
Boop! I poke you.
Are you touching?
I don't know.
Well, his actual full name is Monkey D. Luffy.
Professionals just
But he's not a monkey, he's a man. It doesn't make
He
sense.
acts like a monkey.
You're a monkey.
He called me a monkey.
She can order me to do whatever it wants.
I mean, you
can't
can climb
resist it.
trees.
But then she gets really mad about it. 'Cause she's like,
We're so good squirrels! Oh, that's not a good.
damn,
Can't believe I just did
friendly
that.
fire much.
Right? Plan worked?
Yeah,
That's all that matters.
Flurry, that's
As long as the plan
self-harm. Are you
works.
okay?
I
Yeah.
keep telling people, you know, if you fire a really loud gun on one side, they're all gonna go that direction. So I could tell.
We're gonna keep going. We're gonna see if we can find any more people who don't be interested in the martial arts tournament.
Dirge or Windhide?
Is it unarmed only, or is it weapons included?
That I noticed that, like,
Usually, I like to allow weapons to be included.
Because there's some Valentis who might be interested, but we usually don't go around and we're not the showy type, so.
like footprints or anything.
I could think Dom maybe, but I don't know if Dom would be available.
And because it's just a minimal amount of lines, it just mud, water.
I'm on the fence of whether or not I allow weapons, but truth
Okay.
be told,
Dirge is
I
a good
kind of
person to
want
ask.
allow weapons
Yeah.
because some people who truly do shine when they get a hold of their weapon.
Oh yeah, no, Dirge loves showing off his swordsmanship, but no Valenti is really unarmed specialist. I mean, I have claws, but I don't really fight intentionally up close.
We need to turn missions into challenges.
Fair enough.
on,
Yeah, I like
Okay.
What
memes.
is the
Got
funniest
it.
thing?
I will make sure to reach out to them and talk to them and see about their interest in it.
What's your favorite meme?
I did get a
worms in my
couple
brain.
of items while I was out there. Like old circuit boards and shit. I got some of those. I got an AK as
So
well.
wait, like an AK,
The one with the little
like
girl
74
in
to
front of the
47?
An AK-47.
Want one. Marge,
Yes.
I feel like you've done that before.
Well, yeah, it's an AK. They've-
I'm not gonna answer that unless you say it correctly.
Okay.
Well, no.
What's your favorite meme?
Basically, like,
I don't know, there's just like pictures of rats, just with like thumbs up.
picked it up and I saw like a bunch of gear and then it's the AK.
I'm a simple woman. I like funny rats.
More funny birds. Oh man.
Am I gonna use it?
I do like your funny birds, but the birds are your thing. I can't take your thing.
We can share it.
Okay, I'll share my rats with you. You share your birds with me, and
He
we'll
doesn't like
settle.
birds. He hates them.
He's always sharing bird memes. He likes to watch them on the tiny computer because he knows that they're not real. At least not.
Whenever you see another bird, you're like, I'm gonna kill you.
Okay, yeah, like, I like to look at, like, cool pictures of certain things, but if I saw those things in front of me, I'd probably freak out. Like, it's fun to look at, like, giant sharks on the screen, but would I want to go and, like, pet one?
I did not kill that crow and its offspring.
He did hold himself back. I was very proud. Oh,
Naffy one.
I guess he sensed that you wanted to talk to him. I saw a, slight red ass cheek
A
just
red ass.
out of the corner of my
I
eye.
called it.
I think he's bullying someone over there first. Let me find out.
Are you
What's
okay?
fucking with me? Something's fucking with me.
Oogity boogity.
Something's in my eye. You're like it stings.
My back itchy.
Okay, I think it's Grail.
Absolutely, yes.
This makes sense.
Dance harder.
This checks out.
Dance harder. You have super speed, don't you? Impress me! Impress me!
Can start turning left. Spinning left. While dancing.
Pinkies? You mean piggies?
What the fuck is going on?
Faster.
This is the power that I hold.
Faster. Faster. Faster.
What do you mean?
I am a powerful witch. I can make these men dance.
I'm gonna say that to you then.
I did not agree to these terms and conditions.
I don't like magic.
That's okay, that's just how life
You're
is.
forced to say I agree to these terms and conditions.
Funny. It makes me feel slimy, so we're on the both page there.
Magic is weird. I don't understand it.
Like a
Me
short
neither.
Magic's
jacket
weird.
and shorts, some stockings, and I want a mask.
Oh, yeah, they want to talk to you.
Especially after the article I read today on the news.
I think I...
He had to get his daily dose of fucking with people.
Ah!
The woman with a hammer.
You almost just punched Flurry!
The hammer.
Should we go somewhere better to talk about this stuff instead of an open street?
There we go. Look how squished I am. There we go.
I was gonna wait till like tomorrow, so now I gotta like mentally prepare myself.
Well, we gotta find a. You can mentally prepare while we find a spot to talk. Don't fall off the table. It might bounce and squeak, and everyone's gonna think it's cute and want to keep bouncing you around like a football.
I'm very bouncy.
All right. Let's head to the mega building.
Oh, this is Snowball.
Oh, yeah. Nice to meet you.
I'm Nikki. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Nikki.
Glad to see you're doing better.
Nyom.
That's what I used to see him.
Hmm?
Sorry, I'm being mean to them.
You're getting feisty.
Go now.
You go, Nyum?
Going nyom.
I'm sorry, look. He's like, you know, one of the things I hate. I don't hate him. I just hate what he is. I love hating. No, I'm joking. You're gonna fall. Don't jump. Whoa.
Some of them are very weird.
Yeah.
I forgot they put the fence there.
It's been there for a while. Alright.
Yeah.
Oh, they.
Oh my goodness.
Did they get new glass? I think they got new glass. They cleaned the glass? Holy shit. Look at all of it. This is a good spot.
Talk to the interdimensional guy.
Is that true?
G-Man.
Yeah, but is that true? He's right there.
Where? Oh, I see you.
He ran us over. It's over.
So, G-Man. You're G-Man.
I guess in a way. How can all of us just you guys finally decided the last
You call
question?
me Nathaniel? Okay, I hate you. I hate you now. You called me Nathaniel. I'm so sad now.
I did not.
What? No, he said, how can I help you today?
Oh, well, you're not helping me, you're helping them.
Under the
Did I
fence.
talk to you?
Stop that.
Oh, I can't actually touch him.
No, your hand. Oh.
I need to.
Don't shake his hand. That's weird.
Well, I mean, shaking his hand doesn't really.
Well, you know.
You'll go right through him. It's fine.
I like fish buns.
So, it's gonna take Fleur a while, so maybe I should. That weapon she got?
Yeah.
We're trying to figure out how, because we were going to practice with it tomorrow. Is there a way she can...
I need to tell you. You have 3 questions. Make them count.
3 questions.
3 questions?
Mhm.
1. Is there a way to transform it?
Before I answer that, please include the and how, or in the question. Make sure that I don't just say yes and then you waste it.
Oh, that's a good point, yeah.
I'm not a genie, I will help you, but I will have to abide to the rules of the answering question.
What method is used to change the attributes of that weapon?
After the 10 training events have taken place, the most active feature used with intent will be the main focus of the weapon. To change it afterwards, one needs to go through a trial. The trial revolves around the first effort. Upon success of the trial, one may gain an additional effort, and in so, no longer have to use the first.
What you want to use the question to be, Flora?
Huh?
So we need to, you know what we need to do for the how to change it.
Whatever you use the most in the weapon is what will be stronger at the end of the 10. Correct?
But you need to do a trial.
It's not a
to
question.
Change the attribute.
Okay.
Yeah. You could ask about the trial for a second question. You could ask what. You could ask for different examples of attributes. You could ask for.
How to start the trial?
You may also ask the question, what are my current attributes?
You could do that, Flora.
Pardon?
You can ask about the. You could ask what. You could ask what your current attributes are.
Attribute.
Attributes. Attributes. Attributes.
I know.
You can do this, Flora.
One last thing. I can also hand you a singular attribute to add on the list. But it will have to use the remaining 2 questions to get it.
So you can get an attribute for your gun, but you'd...
I don't even know what it would do.
You decide.
Are you a gambling man, Flurry?
No.
Yeah, I know.
Imagine it being a free training session where you get to decide what the intent is. Yeah.
Okay.
You actually have to shoot anyway.
Well, I feel like I need time to think about this.
We'd better postpone this till tomorrow at bay.
I will not have time.
You don't have time, okay.
Questions to be answered now. Or never.
Okay.
Should I flip a
I'm
coin?
thinking.
No pressure.
I'm not a gambling person.
Okay. Hey, I'll let you think. I'll be quiet.
My main thing is that I want is I don't want it to be dangerous anymore.
I'm afraid it is too late for that.
What?
The 7 attributes that you have on your gun right now are all very violent.
Oh, I don't want that.
Can a gun really have non-violent attributes? That's not one of the questions.
There's no other questions, but I will answer them. There you can possibly have a positive attribute. But 7 out of 10 attributes at this point are violent.
So at this point, it's one of those 7 that'll be most likely the one that'll be it, unless you manage to only do one other attribute for the last couple. And it just
I guarantee that the attribute will at least be violent at this point. But if you manage to gain 3 positive ones, it can be used to protect instead of fool.
You could ask a question regarding that.
Or you can change an attribute. Was it gain an attribute?
You get a free attribute.
Asking a question. You gain one, so you could gain a positive one if you want. Or you can ask questions.
You could ask questions in order to go for the more protective attributes, or you can try and decide which of the violent ones you want to lean into.
My mistake. 6 out of 7 are violent. 1 out of 7 is positive.
Ah. There you go.
I definitely want the others to not be.
I'm just here as me.
I wish you much luck in your training.
So have you
I definitely don't want it to be violent, so I need to date.
You could ask questions about what attribute you managed to train and how to further train the non-violent one and try and lean into it. Find ways down the line how you can avoid the more violent attributes. You have those 2 questions, it just means you don't get the free one.
You need 3 more training sessions. You will gain an attribute from each. And when all 10 are complete, your gun will get a purpose. And then you will need to do a trial to get an additional purpose, in which you can ignore the first.
Yeah, there you go.
A different word.
Okay. Well then, yeah, I guess I would like...
Choose one right now to add to the last 3. But it will use up the 2.
Okay, so either I can get one now, or I can ask questions of how to do training that isn't violent, so I can get non-violent attributes. Yeah, I would like know how would I train with the gun without it getting a violent attribute.
Fireworks show. Make it pretty.
Make it pretty.
Make it pretty.
Positive stuff, I see.
So I could perform fireworks to people.
Showmanship.
That would be fun.
Yeah.
You could also use it to cook.
Ooh.
You got one more question as well.
You could use it in a weird... You got one more question. You could ask what the attributes are as your last question to get an idea of where you're at.
Or how to start the trial.
Oh yeah, I got an idea for you. If you jump when you fire, right? It's got some level of recoil, yeah? So that would move you.
0 recoil.
Oh.
No recoil.
Any recoil would be too much recoil for them.
Your current attributes after training have been total destruction, violent conquest, fun, anti-supernatural twice, and then me and forgive. Would you like me to?
Yeah, I'm gonna write it down.
You don't. Let me know when you're ready.
Okay. Got this, I got this. I'm very slow at writing though, so...
That's okay, I can always help you spell it later.
Yes, please. I'm ready.
First, destruction.
Destruction?
Yeah. The act to destroy. Second is conquest.
Conquest?
The act to destroy army. And conquer.
Oh gosh.
Furthermore, fun.
Fun.
Playing games. The next 2 are both the same. Anti-supernatural. It will destroy and kill anything magical.
Uh-huh. Anti-supernatural.
Alien kind of energy.
I'm gonna
She's
put
already
2.
picked up some of these attributes, right? So
She's all the one.
They have...
She got one of these from shooting off your arm.
yeah, I was about to say. Wow. And the leg.
I'm so sorry.
Both days of training.
Yeah, I don't hold it against you.
Up next, Meme.
Meme?
Somebody to the point where they will be physically tortured and destroyed, but not die.
Oh.
Meme.
Mame.
M-A-I-N.
I hate that one.
In the triangle. Culture. Culture.
I feel like
The last one is forget.
forget.
Targeting to destroy memory.
Oh,
Gosh.
that's huh.
Terrifying.
How would that even work with? How do you even practice that with a gun?
Apparently.
Is it one?
She trained to forget. Because she hated so much.
I did want to forget that. I forget, I'm so sorry.
I wish you much luck in your next elite training scenario. And we'll see each other again soon. Nathia,
Okay.
I hope you know what you're doing.
Yeah.
Huh?
Alright, don't worry about it. Lower.
Well, that was ominous.
Fun.
Yeah, no, that never sounds right when someone says don't worry about it.
There's nothing to worry about.
Grail doesn't just say shit like that.
He says all kinds of stupid shit.
Is the cop gone?
Yeah, it didn't sound like a joke.
Things.
Technically, he could just be lurking.
No, it's a homeless
I am
man.
concerned about something that we did yesterday, and, well,
I have no idea if he's still around or not.
Grail will need an additional either prayer and or sacrifice to return.
What do you...
So,
Is this a conversation you need to have right now?
Maybe.
whilst it's fresh, maybe.
Speaking of fresh, you got any fresh meat?
No.
Well, you're gonna need to do something to get him to come back.
No, that's the thing, I don't want him here.
Oh, you don't want him here?
Yes. No, I want to talk to you about things that you might know, and I want to not involve them until it might be helpful. Having the knowledge in your hands is probably a good idea, you see. That's
Fair enough,
what I'm getting
then...
at here.
Yeah, okay. Is it something you need these two to leave?
I trust them. And I know they won't say anything, and it's kind of, I don't know how good or bad it was that we did what we did.
What did you do?
We may have made a level 1 unit.
Huh?
In a sort of homunculus kind of way.
What?
That's funny. Why is that bad? It seems kind of entertaining. No. See, you got your answers now.
I don't even know what that means.
So he's got to do positive.
Appreciate it, then I won't rush.
Yes, pause. I'm gonna do a fireworks show.
Yeah, that's kind of cool.
That
So-
sounds like fun, though. Oh, but
There was a little bit of a,
if I can
Do you reckon we
figure
could play
out...
an
golf with
idea
it?
that,
What?
We could play games with it.
Toronto
I
and,
do want one of them
Cupcake
to be
had.
No, those always end well.
Was-
Defending. I wanna...
Which was what
What if
happens
you
if
use
they
it to
cobbled
blast
together the
projectiles
pieces
away
of
away
units
from
that they had that hadn't been destroyed by the fluid.
Oh, you
so-
Frankensteined.
Let's say it comes at me.
Yeah.
Like a-
Oh.
Homunculus.
How did that go?
Yeah,
Shield
so
myself. So think about
that
shielding
is what I'm
myself.
going to
Okay.
talk
Yeah, fair enough, fair
Wanna make
enough.
sure it's yeah, you see, this is why I wanted to be, why I trust them, and you know,
Dangerous.
particular things that came up.
What do you mean, what was what?
Tibbs, you good?
Protecting.
No,
This is
something
what
just
I
tried to
do.
fucking trip me. Anyway, if you guys see anything weird trying to break out of the brothel, we were
Yeah.
doing like a, preventive maintenance run in the sewers, and some assholes started shooting at us.
So if we see something weird, light it the fuck up and yell at security that we're lighting some shit up. Got it.
Sure. More importantly, just try not to blow anything up. Also, did you see a homeless guy pushing a shopping cart around through here?
Yeah, went that way.
I wasn't
That
paying
way.
attention.
Alright, cool. They know what's with the beer bottle up on First Street, so do whatever you want with
Capture
that
him and
information.
find out.
One hobo, one bottle. It's true.
Wait, what about the beer bottle? What?
Oh yeah, no, Excalibur. Yeah, the immovable bottle on
You got
First Street.
And maybe I'll ask
That's a
Nancy
homeless
and
wizard.
Ryan for suggestions as well. Now that I know this. Yeah,
Which,
see what they
considering the whole witch blood situation, is probably maybe actually true.
do. It still makes me super nervous.
Technically, I'm a
Saw
homeless
that
witch.
as well.
I am a squatter.
No, there's actually a magical drug going around that, is imbuing people with mana. That normally don't have it. And can allow people to cast. So yeah, I'm preparing for that as well, and if it does take off, because it got posted up on social media, the amount of people that go, hey, someone that has a thing that you can do, well, I can go rob a store now with magic. Yeah, I'm prepared.
Just get a gun.
People
It's
blow
about as.
themselves up.
It's a lot cheaper and it's a lot less dangerous. Get the same thing.
The fact that they're probably high off their balls as well at the same time.
True.
So, I don't want to see some random homeless guy walk into a fucking convenience store and then cast fucking, I don't know, cloud of daggers on the fucking clerk and literally turn them into a goddamn fucking confetti.
You gonna write that down?
It's like summon a fucking pinata killer. Like, yeah.
They're just as likely to accidentally kill themselves as they are the person they're threatening if they don't know what they're doing.
Exactly. That's what I'm preparing for. Again, just another thing to have.
People find new and creative ways to get themselves hurt.
Write it down right now.
Oh yeah, people are absolute sticklers for finding new and improved ways to fuck themselves up. Anyway, it was kind of bad what we did, maybe a little bit.
I mean,
Definitely didn't feel
did you learn nothing from the story of Frankenstein?
the man is the real monster.
Yes, nothing good ever comes from doing something like that.
Well, it both did and didn't.
So what happened? Did it work? Did it beg for death?
Yeah.
Did it wind up killing you? What?
It screamed about being unable to connect to the mind first. It wasn't ready to be
That does not look right.
detached. Which raises all kinds of questions for me about the differentiation between what we did and the freed units. What
Just different
separates
code,
them
right?
So much.
Maybe the free units are older. That one's like fresh, right?
No, there's some new fresh ones. But they were ones that were, I think, so new they didn't have the coding put in to make them want the hive mind. Not to mention, you made it from those. It clearly there's a difference whenever the switch that makes them want to be free safely switches in their head, and that switch was never switched for the one you guys made. If you made an amalgamation of freed synths, then they probably would be fine being free, but that would have its own.
Maybe. It comes down to the fact that we pretty much figured out they have a soul.
Huh? Like actually, or
Yeah, this is where things get fucky when you're sitting there essentially figuring that out. Yeah.
How did you detect whether or not the thing you made had a soul? Would it be an amalgamation of the souls of all the different pieces?
Well, I had a couple of theories, really, when it came down to it. Like, is it the hive mind one soul and then shards being torn out for each individual? Or is it just somehow a chimeric soul? All individual souls into, like, a cloud, like a data cloud?
When
Or
just looking at it with
just a
soul vision,
catalyst for
answer this
many
question.
souls?
Or perhaps,
it was
are you certain it's not just a digital representation of a soul?
maybe. I mean, no one truly understands what. I mean, I don't get it. Like what the soul is. It's always like the ephemeral force, right?
I mean, it has. If you think about it, many synthetics have aspects that put together a soul. It's just many of them lack one of those aspects to say that they have a full soul. And the idea of this thing, this magical force that separates some people, when you die it goes to the other place, but then what happens if you clone a person? Does it create a new soul? Does the clone have no soul? It raises questions on what exactly a soul is.
Have LF always been simps?
Huh?
Has LF always been simps?
We don't know.
Maybe it's like one of those things.
Yeah, we don't know.
Where they come
I
from.
mean, if you think about it,
extinction
they
event. I mean,
technically
they
couldn't
seem
have
rather
been.
human-like.
This is also probably a question Grail could help with you, but it also sounds like the kind of question that Grail would be forbidden to talk about.
Yeah, exactly, and or whether or not it would upset them too.
Was that
So
mean? I'm
again,
sorry.
treading on the
don't
domain
know.
of things that shouldn't be tread upon is not something I normally like doing. I
Well,
don't think
technically,
that
by
it would
making
be
a
like
Frankenstein creature, you already have.
that. Well, I didn't. I just helped in the defensive protections for when Toronto
Fair enough.
activated.
Please tell me they put that thing out of its misery.
It started tearing itself apart.
Reasonably.
Yeah, we kind of figured it out because it seems to be like think about like a rotten tooth, right? Like it started ripping itself apart to stop feeling because feeling was hurting it. Oh, one sec.
Sounds about right.
No, don't need to be on standby. Ash did put the word through saying that they looked okay, so unless they came through for checkups, they've already left and headed up to the streets. So
Wow.
you're all good.
I might head home soon. It's pretty
Mm.
warm.
Go take your walks, no worries. But yeah, so that was kind of how we figured it out.
You want to head back?
I did want to talk to you about something, but it's not urgent, so I can wait.
Me?
I can
Yeah.
dip out if you need to. I just wanted to let you know
Did I do
that
something?
this kind of
No.
thing happened.
You're not in trouble.
Okay.
It's nothing that we have to act on.
I can dip out if you'd like.
Yeah, I didn't know if there was anything else.
No, I just wanted to make sure that you were informed of like some of the shit that we kind of figured out. Again,
I mean,
tearing itself apart
it's not information I can do anything with, though I do practice stuff with souls, and the idea of taking a soul, trying to transition a soul from one of them, and try and putting it in a different body might be an interesting experiment, but the question is, what about the ethics of that?
That's one of the things as well. Would that be taking it from, if it was a still hive mind connected soul, to a chassis that wasn't technically connected or hasn't? Then would that be freeing them, right?
We just don't know.
To put this ball,
And not to mention, I don't like the idea of
to get your
I don't like doing what's the term?
essential.
Messing with the souls of someone who isn't willing just feels very wrong to me. I don't mess with people's souls.
Yeah, no, again, the only reason we figured this out was because it was like, it was trying to give itself a root canal. It was trying to tear the pain out of itself, and that's because not being connected was hurting it.
Mm.
And it was
That is important information to know, though. But
yeah, this is
so
why I
help me,
want
they
you to
better
know
not do it
why
again.
You do soul stuff.
Yeah.
They might, but
I will tell them not
I
to.
specifically. Again, this is why I wanted you to know, because we didn't know about this kind of shit when we went into it. We were just expecting to see a unit boot up and see what would happen if it wasn't connected to the fucking hive mind. That was out of left field and left a bad taste in my mouth, because that's
It
not
makes-
something I like fucking with in the first place.
It really raises
So-
the questions of what exactly are the level ones. They may not be intelligent, but they clearly are
There
still
wasn't just
persons.
level ones in it. There was like an arm of level 3. It was a quadruped. Like it looked like a synthetic meatball.
Look, even if it was a
Mix some
completely
levels.
coherent creature, I feel like it would have begged for death with a body like that.
Well, I mean, yeah, Toronto doesn't know the units very well and had to shove together the parts until he thought it had all the necessary pieces that would work. Because he's working with scrapped pieces that haven't been destroyed by the normal dissolvent.
This does raise a lot of interesting questions, but...
Yeah. Again, I wanted you to be able to have your creative and thought process, like, available to you, because suddenly having it sprung on you out of nowhere and being asked for ideas, you know, isn't fair on you.
I have
so
context
feel like,
now. There's nothing I can really do with this information as is, but it's probably good to know.
I just know you like having context ahead of time for if it comes up again, so that you can start thinking on things. Try not to overload you, right? Anyway,
I appreciate
I'll
it.
let you talk to Nat. I'll get out of the way, and yeah.
Blah blah blah.
Stinky. Damn it.
I don't know if I want Flurry to hear this.
Oh, is it bad?
I wouldn't say no. Like, it is bad, it's just...
What happened? Did I do something?
No, you didn't do anything. It's literally just information that I've finally been able to talk to people about. So... Sorry, it's still weird to talk about. Flurry, I don't know if I want you to hear this. If you just want to, like, sit on the bridge and look at us, I'll try not to keep them too long.
I'm gonna go noom. I'll run around. Because
Okay, get your zoomies out.
Yeah, we're going home soon.
Nathiel, I'm not just in one Warlock pact. I'm in two.
No.
But I was forbidden to talk about the one up until recently, as part of a clause in the agreement. It's why I just suddenly got that magic book. Why I've been able to do things like counterspell. I've been in a pact with Ludric's house for, God, 2 years now? Yeah. That's why I wind up talking to him and have, like, that weird... I guess you never really see me interact with him.
I mean, you're an adult. You made the pact. It's...
If I ever want
I'm
out of
in a
the
pact
pact,
with
I
Lon,
would...
so-
Part of the pact is I give him information every month, various research. If I want out, then I have to give him 3 months' worth. At once.
When's it run out, the pact?
There is
Is
no...
there a time limit?
No. As long as... Basically, if I don't do the monthly, you know, research, then something bad happens. He's never specified what. Kind of like how he's never specified what happens if I tell anyone. It was only recently that, because when I realized that some of his newer warlocks have different clauses, that I asked him about it. That's why I have that mark on my leg. No one really notices it because I glow elsewhere. But it used to be on my hand.
Oh, that one.
Yeah.
Yeah?
There's several other warlocks running around, but I'm not going to out them.
Yeah.
We're somewhat aware of each other.
I mean, if there's anything I can do, well, let me know.
Yeah,
I don't really
I mean,
know what
there's
I could do.
really nothing that needs doing. As of right now, it is beneficial. I would like to one day get out of both packs, but with Grail, removing him from LF's control would be best. Whether it's through his death or him just being freed. Well, I don't think he'll be an easy person to remove. So, ideally, it's just freeing him, and that doesn't bite us in the ass.
Yeah, hopefully not.
Yeah, and then, for now, the Ludric Pact is helpful, but the longer I'm in it, the harder, and the more resources I get from it, the harder it'll be to separate. So, it's a question of when is a good time to pull out. Without the Ludric's Pact, I can only do so much, so.
Yeah. I mean, if there's any way I can support you, I will. I don't don't really know much about warlock stuff.
I mean,
My packs are different.
yeah, I mean, you're the one who gives a pact, not the one who, like, receives it. But, I don't know. It's weird to talk about. There have definitely been times that I don't even know how to describe Ludric anymore.
Don't really have much contact with the person, to be honest. I see Flurry a lot.
I don't trust him like I used to. He changed a lot when he died and came back. Yeah, he does like Flurry.
Yeah.
But I think a lot of people like Flurry.
True.
But yeah, that's it. I don't really need anyone to do anything about it. Yeah. I guess it might answer a few questions for a few people. At the very least, now you know where I got the sudden spellbook from. There's other little things I get out of it, but most of them are very niche. That's why it's not exactly something I have to worry about too much. Honestly, I probably could get more out of it.
What does he even get out of it?
The information every month.
Well, you already given the information, or?
He gets, every month he gets research from me.
Oh.
Yep. It's nothing that is like, if I tell someone I'm not going to tell anyone, I don't give him stuff that he shouldn't have. It's mostly like the various things I research, spells, language, information, some of the runes I've developed. It's just pretty much that kind of thing.
I'm talking to myself. I'm going crazy.
You want to go home?
Do you need to go in a rubber room?
I don't want to go in the rubber room.
The rubber room filled with rats?
Home, Fleur?
La 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 la.
You want to go home?
Yeah. I need a coffee.
Coffee? Okay. Marge, we're gonna head home.
I can give you some. You know this works great. You put it in a lamp. It glows for years.
I'm gonna see. I'll take it. Would they say?
See. Sometimes, right? Would you like a salmon as well? I do you a deal. You see, it would be what? 5 credits plus the 10. That'd be 15. I do it 12. You take both. I do 12.
Deal.
Genius, right? Well, I will give you the irradiated fish without touching it if you're going to put it in the old lamp, and then I will prepare you the salmon. You want me to behead it?
Me?
Got it. Flay it, however you want.
No, keep the head.
Me?
You want me to keep the head, or you want to keep the lamp,
right?
I'm gonna take Flurry
Put the
home.
glowing fish
Okay.
in a lamp and it will glow for years.
Let's go.
Okay, can I get a bag for all
Yeah,
that
we can
separate, of course?
I can wrap it in seaweed. I don't actually have any bags right now. Seaweed's nice. You can.
Why
eat
are you
the
looking at
seaweed
me?
afterwards.
I don't know, when you're... Usually it's to get someone's opinion. I mean, you're standing there.
I'm waiting to ask about the fish.
Alright.
Right, well, I'm just going to take the fins off. I'll wrap them and take the tail end off. Would you, my dear man? Thank you very much. Right, I will wrap them in seaweed. You want them wrapped together or separate? I do it separate to be easy, so you don't put the wrong one in the lantern, huh? Right,
Yeah.
let me take that one back. I wrap it in the seaweed. That is the fish that goes in the lamp. That is the glowing one. Do not eat that one unless you want radiation poisoning.
I mean, you're already
It's not too bad.
bioluminescent.
Of course.
And then there is the other fish. 12 credits. I keep saying units. I got to get the
it's on the
currency
counter
down.
already.
I'm not used to Oh, you are
And right there. There you go.
There we go.
Thanks.
Perfect. You have a lovely rest of the day, huh?
What's
around
your
if
freshest
you-
fish?
I have... How fresh would I have to say for you to buy it?
Within 24 hours? If in case you have any.
I got it within 24 hours. All 3 of them. I am not lying. Cross your fingers. I'm
Well-
not lying. See, my hands are not crossed.
No, I'm straight up. I'm a spellcaster. If I take it and it's less than 24 hours, I will know.
Do you have any fresh fish left?
I could also ask.
The one in the- no, we do. We do. The ones in the box. I left them in the box. I put them with me this morning. I can get you a fresh one.
I mean,
Keep forgetting about that. No, get your hand out of the barrel. Not in front of the...
what about crustaceans? Isopods.
Now you see that is a very well. I don't deal in people. That is my friend.
I didn't mean them. I figured.
Oh no, I mean look at him. You really think I would sell crustaceans? There, put the fish back in the fucking barrel. Jesus. I can sell you fresh fish from 24 hours. I have no crabs or any sort of crustaceans. Considering he is one, it would be like selling his family. I'd feel bad. I would, but he is here, so I cannot.
Aren't you a like fish person?
I'm a snapping turtle.
Oh, my mistake.
Heavily
You're a
irradiated.
reptile. My bad.
Well, reptile, amphibian, you know.
Unfortunately, outside of specific spellcrafting stuff, I am an insectivore, and so I can only eat isopods and other hard-shelled things. But if you ever get something really fresh and rare, I'll pay good for it.
Barnacles.
I've never tried barnacles, actually. Is there really much meat in them?
Have some for free. I can give you a bag. I can give you a.
Fuck it. How much for a bag of barnacles?
You seem like a nice person. You can have them for free.
I'll give you 5 credits. At least I may pay something for them. You went through the work of putting them in the bag.
I also went through the work of scraping them off the box, but we'll say 5. Jerry, would you get them off the box? I don't want a chipped in knife again. It's got enough holes in it. I will wrap them in seaweed.
That works.
Is that fine?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't really have bags. No, not the fucking wood, Jerry. The fuck.
Oh no, you're fine.
Barnacles on the wood. You know what? No, just take the chunk of wood off. Just take the plank. Yep. You can just have it on the plank of wood. He's a fucking idiot.
That's alright.
I apologize sincerely.
You don't need to. Here, I'll trade for you. There you go. 5 credits.
There we go. If you don't need the wood, I wouldn't mind it back at some point later on, huh?
I could just bring you a new bucket. I'm a woman with connections.
It came off the side of my crate.
Oh.
Look, once you're finished with the barnacles, whenever you get a free chance, you come back with the plank of wood and I'll try and nail it back in place.
Sure thing.
There you go. What a lovely.
Gonna put these in the soup.
Good day, Miss Marsh.
We're kind of spooky staying in the shadow. I could only see the red. I was like, what is that? Oh, now I can see it from far away. It just looks like this red thing. I couldn't tell what it was.
I figured as
See,
much.
I'm very obvious in the dark of what I am. I do not disguise well.
I may see about getting more glow paint or finding a way to light up my visor or something. Anyways, good day.
What the fuck is it?
I wouldn't say hipster level. Hipster level is kind of crazy for a flannel shirt.
If you got one more bush in your beard, you might be Canadian.
Oh, hello there. Hello there. You know what?
Nice arm.
I have a bunch of weird,
Hello.
Hey.
The robot man weird.
You too.
Yeah.
Have fun.
It's actually really common around here. Like, people are very open about who they are. It's great.
Have fun.
Is he bottom or did they call you a bottom?
Tell me about it.
Hi, Marge.
Hello.
There we go.
Know anyone I can buy a bucket from?
What kind of bucket?
Like one of those like giant buckets you can get at like a hardware store.
Metal or wood?
Either.
Aliens.
I bought this thing of wood, this chunk of wood with barnacles on it from the fishing guys in the mega building, and they want me to return it, but because it broke off the side of their what's it called? The little crate. I'm like, I could just get them a new bucket or crate. It's probably easier than trying to get all the barnacles off the wood without destroying the wood.
Charles, or otherwise we might have a bucket back in the office.
How much for the bucket?
Currently. What are you willing to trade? Because I don't do payments.
Fuck. What? I don't know what you need.
I'll take anything. Just equal or greater value.
How do I gauge the value of a bucket to you?
It's definitely not a gem worthy. I'll take a cool rock.
Where the fuck am I gonna get a cool rock in this city?
What do you have on your person that might be equivalent to a cool rock?
Yes.
I have this thing of holy water that I use in rituals sometimes. Unopened. I have a guy I get.
I feel like I burn if I touch that.
That's to me an equivalent of a cool rock. Sage for burning, some chalk, one candle have used.
Oh, I think
sage.
All right, there you go. It's like all wrapped up for burning. All right, thanks. I'll go drop off this bucket to the guy. Wait, is it a metal bucket or is it a wooden bucket?
Wooden.
Wooden, thank you.
People came together and cleaned it.
I'm about to witness something real funny.
Do tell. I have a bucket.
So Rama got uppercutted into the roof of the gym. Because he got uppercutted into the roof of the gym, there's no insurance anymore there. So now they have to fill it in for the roof, the damages for the roof. And because of that, literally because of that, they are making a human ladder to fill in the hole, even though there's a ladder down in the parking lot area. I'm grabbing it for insult to injury, so they can literally see how much wounds they got just for the fact that they could have just walked down to the garage and just picked it up.
Noted. I'm gonna go drop off this bucket and see if I can get there in time to see what happens.
DM question: Is this the fucking? Is this like copper, gold, silver? No.
Be cool.
There you go. I mean, at least it wasn't as.
We're patrolling the mega building, as we tend to do. Security, you dipshit.
My legs are killing me.
I wasn't sure if I'd be able to scrape off the barnacles without destroying your piece of wood, so I got you a wooden bucket. I traded for it.
Huh? Oh, will you do look at that? That is so kind of you.
Anytime.
Next time I have a good fisher, or you know what? As you do me a favor, I will try and see if I can Jerry cover your ears. Get you some crustaceans, huh?
Yeah.
Just don't let him know. I don't want it to.
I won't tell. I won't tell.
You can take your hands out of your ears.
But is it really just fish?
Yeah, it's just a guy that sells fish.
Likely story.
Okay. I think security is about to harass the fish guys. They literally just sell fish. It might be good to have someone go watch just to make sure they don't give them shit.
I will defend the fish vendor.
Leslie no Russian. Leslie at least try.
Alright.
There they go.
Let's see what they're gonna hit with the ladder.
Just push him. I was like, what the fuck?
Ooh. Oh, excuse me.
I'm just there. Defeat the entire purpose of me carrying you, you know?
Why? Do you even bother carrying me?
This has been the most theatrical event to take place here in the gym.
Okay. I got cement! Excuse me!
He got the cement.
If it is like an
Something came up.
Do you need anything?
I don't need
Get you
anything.
one. You don't need anything? Alright.
No.
If something did go a bit like hurtful, like a wound, then you can worry about it. Just make sure that it doesn't like you don't feel bad like Just ensure you can someone into the roof.
You have money. Like, disposable income.
Okay.
What would I have to do for you to go down to those people selling fish and buy a bunch of their fish to make them happy? And to show those security guards that were just over there trying to be, like, mean to them?
Oh,
Like,
just tell me where they are.
oh yeah, you just walk into the mega building. I bought some barnacles from them. They're nice. Yeah, I don't know how good the fish is, but they're nice. Fresh enough. See, I'm immune to toxins and disease, so I can just eat whatever the fuck I want. However, I am an insectivore, so I do not eat fish. So all I could buy from them was barnacles.
Oh, they don't have it anymore.
Oh, they don't. Oh, the guys no need to.
That is what Aurora said.
Did they forget that it fixes itself?
It doesn't anymore.
I told them that they don't have it anymore.
Yeah, the insurance is gone.
Something about a detective.
Oh.
I'm impressed with the balancing.
Which is gonna be mad if
There you go. And now you stand on the front side, I go to back step. So get him!
Is this what they mean when they say boys will be boys?
Yes,
This is exactly what that means.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
I think that's what you call shooting fish in a barrel. Oh, that's gonna create some weird bruises.
I'm not too sure if I should intervene in this.
Oh, hi, Marge. And
Eh.
I'm using a gym in a bit anymore because I don't live here anymore. So my nearest gym is the one in the apartment block, mega building block I have is building 7. Moving out is weird.
Smell like tulips.
Like that Ooh, a lot more space.
Alright, I was gonna ask for lavender,
A bit
but
more
that works.
expensive, obviously, but I've got the money for it.
Yeah, very bioluminescent.
Hello.
Hmm.
I'm gonna ask you to stop.
Including this myself.
I'm just sprinkling
Can I have you for a second?
badassery.
Boss man. Sure.
What's up?
Let's go over here.
Get some glitter on it.
Where's my fucking jet gone? Where'd it go?
Hi.
Hi.
How are you?
I got a piece of wood barnacles on it, and I'm gonna eat them.
Oh, nice.
You zoning out?
A little bit.
I was on my way out.
Yeah, I'll let you go.
There's some shenanigans happening in the gym if you want to watch a bunch of boys beat the shit out of each other. In stupid and creative ways. Mm. Damn, that shit's broken.